Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OP Jellicent and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using this Assault Vest Iron Fist Conkeldurr team right here. Iron Fist boosts the power of all four of our punching moves right here. So pretty standard coverage, Drain Punch, Mach Punch for the dual stab attacks, and Fire Punch and Ice Punch right here for coverage. Fire Punch is really great. I like to switch this Pokemon into Ferrothorn a lot just because we don't really take anything from Gyro Ball and Elite Sheet isn't that big of a deal. And we do pack the Fire Punch as well as Drain Punch to get recovery back. So really like that idea, and just a really reliable Pokemon. Doesn't have the greatest SpDef stat, but really where its bulk comes from is that nice base 105 HP, so we decided to max that out and then max out the attack too and go with Adamant. And the Assault Vest is just there to add a little bit of bulk to it. It's not really like the biggest deal, but then we also have Mega Pinsir right here with the Hyper Cutter, of course, just to avoid Intimidate some stuff like Lando T. The biggest reason this is right here is to help out against Hawlucha. We need that quick attack pressure because if Rotom gets weakened just a little bit, Hawlucha would actually 6-0 this team. So we need that quick attack, and other than that, just a really nice wall breaker. Healing with support with our Jirachi right here with the leftovers, pretty standard fairy resist. Defogger to Moss just to help out our Kyurem Black Mega Pinsir. Kyurem Black with ICMZ and 4 attacks right here. Might make this Adamant depending on what speed tier I feel as though is better. And then Rocky Helmet Defensive Lando as a secondary Defogger. Kind of unconventional, but I think it can work out. Just because we do have 2 Mons weak to rocks, of course. So the Defog is definitely a good option. And yeah, that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got our first game right here. We're facing that one Tailwind Hyper Offense team right here, which is just really annoying because Specs Blacephalon is such a problem to this team. We don't have a good Ghost Resist, and under Tailwind, that's going to do so much work. So let me lead Jirachi right here, as he's going to lead off with his Mew. I'll just get up rocks right here. I'm assuming he might try to do the same, yeah. And yeah, that Blacephalon is probably just going to tear through my team. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out right here into probably my Conkeldurr, actually. I mean, we don't really have much to hit this with. I can also go Kyurem Black right here and just fire off my Z move. That'll immediately invite in that, though. Am I alright with that? Probably. Yeah, I think I would be cool with that. So let's go Kyurem Black right here and just claim him on right now. Go ahead and hit this with that. I don't think he would be Immunium Z. Let me just Sub-Zero Slammer right here. This team is really annoying. This Tailwind team right here. I see it quite a lot. It's used by this one guy in particular, but hopefully this Kyurem Black can come through. He just explodes, so we burn our Z move for nothing. But honestly, just glad one of the Tailwind users are gone. I think that's going to be the main objective right here, just maintaining speed control by getting rid of all these Tailwinders. And then he may go Tapu Lele right here. I would always go Blacephalon, just because Blacephalon should live a quick attack from Mega Pinsir. And that's probably going to be the end of me right now. Blacephalon. Oh, you choice specs. Quick attack does do quite a lot, so he does go Blacephalon. What do I sack right here is the question. Probably Landorus. Landorus doesn't do a lot. I mean, it can defog later, I guess. That's something. Let's bring out Landorus right here as he goes ahead and clicks Shadow Ball, which doesn't even knock me out, but the point is the Tailwind's going to be gone after this turn, which is really good. And Return is so free against his team now. It does so much work. And after this thing switches in one more time, it's not going to be able to do anything. So let's actually sack off. I wish Kyurem Black was a little lower, so that way it could go down 2 rocks right here. I guess it wouldn't make a difference, but yeah, I just gotta let this go down. The Earthquake right here as he goes ahead and just clicks Shadow Ball right there, which is totally cool with me. I can go ahead and bring out Conkeldurr right here. I know it's Specs. We're Assault Vest. We should live this, I think. I hope. If we don't, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's go here for the Ice Punch. He just straight up knocked me out. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we need a crit. I need to go ahead and crit to this quick attack right here, as he actually makes the Tapu Lele play. No Tailwind is up though, so I can just return right here. And the moment Blacephalon comes back out, it'll actually be in range of quick attack. Just this terrain is the scary part. So we knock that out, which is cool. Now he's forced to go out into a Tailwind user, as it looks like he chose Whimsicott. I'll return right here, as he hits me with that Tailwind. Totally cool. Brings this out. Because of Psychic Terrain, I actually cannot quick attack this right here, so I gotta switch out. And I actually have to sack 2 Mons, it looks like, but maybe we can win anyway. I think I preserve Rotom for last, or Jirachi. Jirachi with U-turn might be good against Tupa. So let's first sack off Kyurem, then go Rotom. Sack this off too. I'll Volt Switch on the off chance he wants to do something weird. Now what I do is bring out Pinsir, hit this with the quick attack, and knock it out. And then we still have U-turn, which is kind of what I'm going for. The only problem is he's going to be faster than me, so this might be a done game. I hate facing these Tailwind teams. It's just so, like, matchup based, but it is what it is. Maybe if we can... He's faster than me, though, so he's going to out-prioritize me right here. I'll quick attack on the off chance he doesn't Tailwind. He didn't Tailwind. I don't know why, but now we just win. I don't know why he didn't Prankster Tailwind right there. This is Specs Hoopa. This goes down. Well, we win. I don't know why he didn't Tailwind. That had to be a misclick, but we take those. I'll drop a GG in the chat right here, I guess, but not quite sure what happened. That definitely should have been Prankster Tailwind. Maybe he was modest, I guess. Modest, but and then Mega Pinsir would have outsped. I'm not quite sure what happened right there, but we picked up the win, which is cool, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Mega Pinsir and Kyurem just go in on this team. I gotta try to get up rocks. We both have a Pokemon that are 4 times weak to rocks, which is kind of interesting. I think he may lead Mamoswine, so I'm actually gonna lead Conkeldurr right here. As we do catch the Mamoswine lead, so let me go ahead and Drain Punch turn 1, as I'm assuming he'll just try to get up rocks. Actually goes immediately into Torn, which actually turns out to be defensive Torn. So I gotta switch out right here. Let's go into Rotom Wash. Just because I don't want to take a Hurricane. As he hits me with the Hurricane and confuses me. Kind of annoying. Not really, though. I gotta keep Jirachi alive just for... Actually, Jirachi's not too important. Let me Volt out here. Okay, hopefully we actually get the slow Volt out. Because I'm assuming he'll bring out Ferrothorn. Actually goes hard into Mamoswine. And we hit ourselves anyway. Okay. I'm gonna Hydro Pump right here. As I'm assuming he might go... Okay, please break through. Thank you. And we just knocked that out, which is cool. So thankfully we actually didn't hit ourselves, which is really going to be important, I think. I need to defog though, eventually. I think we're actually going to break out of the... this thing, this turn. So let me defog on this. It's either that or go hard Lando and defog with that. Let's do that, actually. As he goes through the play rough and does a sizable amount of damage. I'll defog now, because his rocker is dead, mine's alive. Yeah, there's no way I can have my primary win condition, Mega Pinsir, just be weakened. Yeah, so we're able to defog right there. He SD'd up. This man is trying to go all in with this thing. I'm gonna get up rocks here. And, I'm pretty sure I'll just Earthquake for Chip and then go Kyurem. What's the revenge killing this if he knocks me out is basically the question. Oh, he didn't even Sucker Punch, so we get that right. And not sure why I didn't Sucker Punch right there. Like, Earthquake was always my play. He just goes ahead and forfeits, so I don't really know what we would have revenge killed that thing with. Maybe Mega Pinsir's Earthquake. Yeah, Mega Pinsir's Earthquake would have been enough after Helmet for sure. And Sucker Punch would have done a good amount, but I just needed it to be alive. I didn't need it to be, like, healthy. Although the Iron Barbas and Ferrothorn could have been annoying too, but we're able to win that game right there too. And I'll be right back with another one. Okay, so this guy's team is literally just webs and then a ton of threatening Pokemon. I'm going to lead Mega Pinsir right here. He has the Tapu Koko, which he could lead off with it instead of the Ribombee. I'm going to acknowledge that. I got to keep Jirachi just for Tapu Lele. Can help out with Kyurem Black too, but I don't think I'm going to switch in Jirachi. Our ICMZ just gets a kill, which is cool. We can bring it in on like Hoopa maybe, but then that'll invite in Medi. I have to get Rocky Helmet chip damage on Medi just to put it in range of like it's probably in range of Mega Pinsir. It's quick attack anyway. I say that because I don't want to take chip, but I think he's going to lead off here with the Ribombee, and that's why I'm leading off with Mega Pinsir. We can just return into quick attack that thing. I don't think he would switch out into Tapu Lele on the quick attack. Is there any better lead right here that I can like prevent the hazards with? Not really. I mean, I can go Rotom. He's just going to spam webs. I got to lead Pinsir. He leaves Ribombee. Let me return right here. As I'm actually going to double return just because while I will take damage, I didn't want him going Tapu Lele on the quick attack and having the web setter for later. I think getting rid of the web setter is the more important thing right now. So right here, I can just go, I think he's going to HP Ice. Let's go Conkeldurr, as that man just dazzled. Okay, let me just Mach Punch now for some chip, because there's nothing else I can really do right here. Honestly, alright damage right there. As what I can do right now is just bring out... Am I alright with webs being up? Definitely not. Alright, we gotta throw out Lando right here just to defog the webs away. And hopefully get up our own rocks too. Goes immediately into Kyurem. We get rid of the webs, which is cool. I think he's Fusion Bolt. No, he's gonna Ice Beam for sure. Let's go Jirachi. He actually Fusion Bolted. Okay, now I gotta switch this out just because He obviously has stuff. Let's go Kyurem here. And I think I gotta go off a speed tie. Assuming it is a speed tie, of course. So he goes for Fusion Bolt, gets a crit, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's try to Sub-Zero Slammer right here, and hopefully we win this speed tie if it is one. He might not even be able to knock me out with anything, unless he has, like, Dragon Claw. So we might be fine anyway. But just webs being gone is really good for me. Mega Pinsir is clearly my win con here, because I don't think he'll have any sort of, like, Choice Scarfer, just because he obviously has. He sucks at Fupa. I was saying he wouldn't have any Choice Scarfer because of the fact that he has a Webs team. So let's go ahead and switch out here into... Do I make a call and just stay in? We're threatened by everything anyway. Let me just Fusion Bolt. Hopefully he Ice Punches. Oh, we're actually faster because he's like Adamant Medi. As he goes right for that. I can bring in Mega Pinsir now. Hit him with a return. Get rid of that Pokemon right there. Now he's gonna go probably back to Kyurem, right? So he's trying to win with Tapu Lele, I think. Which I can't let happen. But it'll eventually get to the point where I think after we get a bit of chip damage off on Tapu Koko, Mega Pinsir can just win. It might require an SD though, and that's gonna be the hard part. He might also be Scarf Kyurem Black, which would be kind of scary. Did we see an item on it, like a Life Orb earlier? He goes Koko. So at this point I'll just throw out Lando, like it doesn't do anything for me. As he tries to Volt Switch, yeah, I can just Earthquake here. As that's in range of return now, which is pretty much the biggest thing that I needed. Would he really be Scarf? I think I throw out Jirachi. No, I can't throw out Jirachi. I think I throw out Rotom. Yeah. This is a big 50-50 because I need to throw out Rotom or Mega Pinsir. Let's go Rotom. I think he's Ice Beaming. He might be Choice Scarf. He really Fusion Bolted again. Okay, let's go immediately back to Lando now. Scout for the Scarf. He's not Scarf. Okay, that's all the information I needed. I'm okay with throwing out Rotom for that. Because now what I can do is just return right here. Knock this out. Yeah, okay, good. He goes Tapu Koko. What I gotta do right here is sack my Rotom. Go Jirachi, which I think can take this T-Bolt. Iron Head him. And then try to win with Mega Pinsir. Is basically what the thing is. I need to hope this Iron Head doesn't nerf for a quick attack, which I think it should. I mean, we don't have attack investment, but it's a Tapu Koko. Oh, he knocked me out. Really? Spadaf Jirachi can't eat that. I guess he must be Magnet or Specs or something, but he is going to be able to win right here. I guess I'll Earthquake. Drop a GG in the chat right there. Kind of an unfortunate match, but it's kind of just really offensive. You got both the Fusion Bolt predictions right. If I just stayed in with Lando either turn, but I couldn't risk Lando because then Tapu Koko would just sweep me anyway. The big thing was obviously scouting for Scarf. We should have just gone off like the fact that he wasn't. But it is what it is. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. Very weak to my Kyurem Black right here. Let me actually just lead off with Kyurem. And try to do some work right now. He has the Mega Lati, obviously, which is a pretty big check to me. I do have a Jirachi to counter that. We can get up rocks, U-turn out, all that goodness. He actually leads off with his Scolipede right here, so he's going to try to Endeavor me, I think. So I'm going to go right here for the... this is kind of bad. I don't want Kyurem Black getting weakened, but at the same time... Nah, I don't want to getting weakened. Let's go Lando. As he goes Ferrothorn, so that's fine. I'll go ahead and get up rocks right here. I'm okay with trading with him. Because I can always defog later if I need to. Like if Mega Swampert gets out of hand. Goes for Leech Seed and misses. Kind of an unfortunate miss for him. I can just... He's very weak to Mega Pinsir too. Wow. Did not realize that. He has to sack like quite a few Pokemon every time I bring that in. So let me just start weakening this with Earthquake. As he hits his Leech Seed that time, which is good. Now I'll U-turn out into my Rotom. As he knocks off lefties. He knows a Willows was coming. I'm just going to click it anyway. As he tries to power whip me. Doesn't really work out for him. I'll Volt back here to my Landorus T. As this guy cannot hit a Leech Seed. Dang. Okay, let's Earthquake again right here. U-turn out this time. On the Pelipper. Bring in Kyurem Black. And this is the positioning that I wanted to get in. Ferrothorn is a weekend. We have Kyurem Black in. Let's Fusion Bolt right here. He is actually Scarf Pelipper and confuses me with Hurricane. And I hit myself. Okay, that's like the bad scenario. Let's go out into this and just Volt. So the reason this is so bad now is because his range setter is still alive, and we're just super, it's Swampert weak now is basically the big thing. Brings out Ferrothorn. I got a Healing Wish my Kyurem right now, I think. The problem is he's gonna attack me as I do that. Okay, let's bring out Mega Pinsir here instead, and just return for the kill. Brings Swampert out immediately. What is this guy doing? I'm so confused, but yeah, he brings this out now. I mean, we have priority with Conkeldurr. Maybe this is all he wanted the entire time. Right, I don't sack this. I gotta switch this out. Probably into Jirachi. He's gonna cook the water type move, we know that. Let's sack off Rotom. Goes for Hydro Pump and gets his Ask Greninja. I can just bring out Conkeldurr right here. Hit this man with the Mach Punch. I'm not predicting anymore because this guy stayed in with his, what's it called, Swampert. Oh, he went hard Swampert on the return. So he brings out this now. I'll just Fire Punch this. Goes right for that. He's in quick attack range now, which is good. I'm going to keep this around actually because it's good against Greninja. Let me sack off my Lando right here. Then bring out Mega Pinsir. Quick attack right here. Because this dies to hazards, he shouldn't keep it in. There we go. And then I just spam return on Lottie. Unless he's like T-Wave Lottie. Brings this out again. So right here I just sack off. Probably Kyurem. Or I quick attack. No, I don't quick attack. This Pokemon's too important. What is the Jirachi doing for me at this point in the game? Takes a hit from this. Can't really 1v1 Lottie because it's obviously going to have a recovery move, so let me sack off Kyurem right here as he goes right for the Hydro Pump. Now I can bring in Conkeldurr right here. Ice Punch on the Lottie switch in, which I think he will do. And sacks off Ferrothorn actually. Goes Lottie now. He should be in quick attack range. So I'll Ice Punch right here. Switches back, which I don't really get. Mach Punch that thing. And that should be the game, because I just spam Ice Punch against Lottie to prevent it from setting up. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and forfeit right there. So really weird match right there, but I guess since we're not too high on the ladder right now, it kind of makes sense, but we're able to win right there, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got our next game right here. We're facing a Reuniclus team. This team's just going to be a really troublesome team to deal with. We have Kyurem Black, though, does a lot of work. What else does a lot of work right here? Mega Pinsir, Conkeldurr can just fire off attacks. Kind of set up fodder for Charizard. Hopefully it's Charizard Y. Mega Pinsir is really good here. I can just lead off with Kyurem or Lando. Let's lead Lando as he goes ahead and leads off with his own. Am I alright with trading rocks? I mean, he has a Zard. I have 2 Stealth Rocks weak Pokemon. But both of mine are only 2 times weak to rocks. And his is 4 times. I say 2 times because obviously Pinsir can not Mega Evolve, of course. But honestly, it might be worth to just go hard Rotom. But then if he SDs up and then explodes, we're going to be in a bad spot versus quite a lot. Let's just go Rotom though. I think that's the best decision right here. If it is Dragon Dance Zardex, hopefully it's actually the Dragon Dance. What's that? What I want it to be? Dragon Dance Roost or Dragon Dance 3 attacks? Probably 3 attacks. Earthquake's not very useful here, and he would have coverage for my entire team anyway. And I'm switching out because I need this for Zardex, basically, so this guy's really thinking right here. Does he want to try to HP Ice? Because the Rotom's pretty obvious, so yeah, we get in Rotom right here. Goes for U-turn, so I could have stayed in. It's fine. Immediately to Charizard. So I guess we'll find out now whether it's Zardex or Y. I think we take a Solar Beam. Zardex. As he goes for a slow Flare Blitz. Interesting decision. That should be Mega Pinsir range. I'm gonna double check. I'm not messing with anything. Charizard. That was definitely Max Attack Zard, so let's check Pinsir. Oh, that's a regular Charizard. Okay, I was gonna say why are we echoing this? 70 to 82. That's against no bulk. 70 to 82. He's at 71. He has no switch-ins though, so it's so tempting to just do it. Because if I go Lando, he just goes back to his own, and it's going to put me in a bad spot. Let's go Lando. I don't want to risk Pinsir. And let's go right here for... Just go for the U-turn. As I'm assuming he'll go to his own Lando. Can bring out Kyurem. I think this is the better way to go about this, as much as I want to just use HP Ice. So now at least we know he's in range of Pinsir, which is good. And this is pretty much not a threat anymore. Can just return right here and do a lot of damage to something. Or I SD. If I SD, I think I kind of win. But if he stays in, that's just going to be dumb. So let's just return. Like, Lando is obvious. It could be Scarf Lando. I don't want to get flinched down by Scarf Jirachi. No point in risking all of this stuff when it's this early in the game right now is basically the main thing right here. There's this Lando. So we'll get a lot of damage off because of Hyper Cutter. Not enough for a quick attack, it looks like. This could be Scarf too. Scarf doesn't run Stone Edge anymore, so I'm just going to return. He has HP Ice, so it's Scarf with HP Ice. We're able to knock that out. Brings out Gren here. Conkeldurr is always my play. It can take 2 of these, I think. Yeah, he goes for Dark Pulse and crits me, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying, I guess. There's a Drain Punch here. So he goes immediately to Reuniclus. I can probably afford to go immediately to Kyurem. Because, like, what's he going to do? Psychic? Psyshock? It's either that or I go out into Jirachi, which is not going to do much for me anyway. Let's go Kyurem right here. I think he's Shadow Balls or Calm Minds, and Calm Mind would be like the better scenario. Goes right back to his Zardax. Okay, I'm going Landorus right here. As he brings out Jirachi. Okay, I'm going to try to get a Barox on this. Hopefully he's not going to try to flinch me down. I mean, he'll take helmet damage either way, but Barox would be really helpful. I know he's Magic Guard on Reuniclus, of course. Is it? I mean, I guess we'll see when it comes back in. If it got Regenerator health, then we know it's Regenerator. But yeah, AV Conk, really niche Greninja switching. Kind of like that aspect of it right here. I'm just waiting to get in Kyurem Black and go in with that Pokemon. We got it in once, but unfortunately he doubled to a Pokemon that threatened me. Not sure why he went Jirachi. Maybe he was expecting, okay, please get up these rocks. I need these rocks up. As, he just got a higher roll that time. No, I was just that weakened. Okay. So no rocks for me. It is what it is. He's probably Scarf on this. Okay, let's go Jirachi right here and try to get up the rocks with this, I guess. U-turns out into probably Zardax. It's either that or Greninja. Probably Zardax. I'll go with Greninja, so that's good. And I need this for nothing much, and I think we're taking a hit, so I'm just going to U-turn out. Pretty sure we live a Dark Pulse. He might mispredict. Yeah, we take that. Please don't flinch me. Thank you. And that's in range of like every attack that we have now, so that's good. I can probably go Mega Pinsir here too. But no, Conkeldurr's the better play. Does quick attack knock him out? Greninja. Just being safe right here. Greninja, let's call it regular Greninja. I don't know if there's actually a difference in the stats, but against Mega Pinsir. Quick attack does 44 to 51. Maybe not. Okay, gotta go out into Conkeldurr then. And double to Pinsir on their Reuniclus. So we get in right here. I can return right here for a lot of damage. Corkscrew Crash. That'll do it. But at this point, Kyurem's really good. We might end up losing to Zard. Probably not. So I can go Kyurem here. Fusion Bolt. As he might bring back in Jirachi, maybe? Jirachi won't appreciate a Rock Switch in plus Fusion Bolt, though. And we still have Defensive Rotom in the back, so out comes Jirachi. We weakened the Reuniclus, which is like the big thing. Let's go Rotom here. So he goes for the Wish, that's annoying. So he's gonna pass it to... Oh, he just uses it on this, okay. Let's Volt out now. And then, what's my win con? Conkeldurr spamming attacks is a pretty decent option. Kyurem Black is going to have to do the most work though. And a part of that is weakening this. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp right here, as he gives me the Will-O-Wisp off, which is really good for me. And right here I just Volt out. Because yeah, he's going to try to pass the Wish to probably Zard or something right here. Yeah, there's Zard. It's going to be a very fat Wish. Can probably bring in my... Does Kyurem Black take a Dragon Claw? Oh, you Life Orb? So we know it's Wish though, which is good. Zard X. It's gonna be a tricky endgame. Where is Charizard X? There we go. Okay, Kyurem. Sub-Zero Slammer. We take the Dragon Claw. We're able to get in right now. I'm gonna ICMZ. So we turn out to be faster, so that thing's gone. Brings you right back into Jirachi. I can just Earth Power for Spit F drops. Or Fusion Bolt. Fusion Bolt's fine. We know he's slow Jirachi right now, as he just goes for a Wish. Now I'll go Rotom. On the Iron Head. Slow Volt out right here. Bring in Conkeldurr. Go right back to... I'll just Drain Punch and hope I don't get flinched, I think. He's going to U-turn to Reuniclus, I think. And actually passes it to Tapu Fini, which is fine. Not the biggest deal. I can go Rotom on this. On that Defog. Volt out here. And I'm zooming in incoming Jirachi. It's 67% and burned. Is that enough damage for me? I don't think so. Oh, now it is. The problem is we're min special attack on Kyurem Black. How much is our Fusion Bolt doing? We definitely hit it with a Fusion Bolt. 33, not enough. I gotta go Conk. And try to Iron Fist Drain Punch this, basically. I gotta hope I don't get continuously flinched over and over again. Right back to Fini. Right back to Rotom every time. I just Volt out here. I think Volt plus Burn should put Kyurem Black. Should put this in range of Kyurem Black, which is like the important thing. No, he's actually going to stay in, which is going to invite in Kyurem right here, which is good. Fusion Bolt should be able to pick up a kill right here. That'll knock it out, yeah. Now he's forced to go back to Jirachi, which this is the thing that I'm having trouble breaking through. But the fact that it's burned is really going to help me out. So it goes for a Wish. I got a Drain Punch right here. Is he going to pass it to Reuniclus this time? It's at 31. So he's going Reuniclus. He gets the Wish back. That might be game. Unless I can flinch this down. Okay, let's Fire Punch here. As he just goes for a cover. Okay, let's bring in our Jirachi and try to get this done. Surprised he hasn't tried to Ironhide flinch my Kyurem at all. But actually, he left his Jirachi very weak, so if we can just flinch this down to Kyurem range, then I think we can win with it. So let's go right here for Ironhead. All I need is this thing in range of Kyurem, I think. It actually brings out this, which I'll bring out Conkeldurr. As he goes right for the Hydro Pump. Double to Jirachi. Or do I just Mach Punch? Let's Mach Punch on the off chance he wants to choke. He goes out into this, so I'll just Mach Punch this again to prevent a Wish. Goes Reuniclus. I gotta go Jirachi again. I think he's only Psyshock. That's Psychic, I think. And if he's only Psychic, he's not breaking through Jirachi. Doubles to this Mon. Let's go Conkeldurr. On the Dark Pulse. Let's double out here into Jirachi. Go right here for the Iron Head. Because at this point, I think Kyurem Black just wins after we weaken this. So there's a flinch. We're actually doing a really good amount of damage too. Yeah, that's going to be the game. I mean, all I needed was this in range of Kyurem, and ideally the moment we fainted, and we were getting lefties back the entire game anyway, so like, eventually we would get this enough, this thing weakened for Kyurem. So I think that would have been one either way. Maybe I should put Knockoff and Conkeldurr to help out with scenarios like this, but we're able to win that game right there. Kind of tedious. I think it would have worked out, even if we didn't get the flinches right there, but because we could still charge up a Free Shock, basically, and since he left his Jirachi so weakened, that would be in range of the Free Shock, and we could fire that off and kill something. So I think that's what would have happened, but I don't know, a lot of theory mining would have had to go into that, but I'll be right back with another game. Alright, and we got our final game right here, going to be up against a pretty offensive team. If we can predict with Conkeldurr, it can do some work in this match, which would be cool. Kyurem Black is pretty much gets a kill with this ICMZ, which is also really nice. I'm going to lead off here with my... I'm going to lead off with Mega Pinsir. No, Mega Pinsir does a lot. I'm going to lead Lando. Leads Medi. I think I'm okay with leaving this in. Fakes out for some damage. I can just return right here. Or I get up rocks, I think is the better play. Because even if he goes Torn, it won't be a big deal. I feel like he might Ice Punch, so he's going to go Torn. I'm just going to slow U-turn out. As he does go right for that. Can bring in whatever I want right here. What do I feel is the best decision? Let's go Rotom right here. And just Volt out on the Knockoff, which is totally alright. We'll get to get some nice damage off on that. We get a crit too, which is really good. Because now I just bring this out and hit it with a nice quick attack. And there's no way I'm risking this. He's going to go Lando, which is probably in range of return now. So let me click that. Because they don't run Stone Edge. If this guy's running Stone Edge or Rock Slide, he actually has Stone Edge, which is funny. But either way, we just get in Kyurem right here, which can take the Stone Edge unless he crits me back. And just click Ice Beam. Goes Ferrothorn. We can knock this out with Sub-Zero Slammer. Maybe he'll be Protect. I don't know if he would be Protect. Losing that Mon is terrible, just to clarify that. But I still think we can win. Sacks off Torn. Because he recognizes that Ferrothorn is going to be a pain for me to break. I should have switched out my Pinsir into Lando. Brings this right back out. Here's the threat. Is this guy going to be Adamant Medi again? Goes right for the high jump kick. Let's bring in Rotom here on the Ice Punch. Go right back to... Actually, we take this hit now, so I can just go ahead and Volt Switch out. So he goes out into Tapu Koko, kind of offensively in my opinion. Let's bring this out now. And click Ice Punch, I think. Because unless this is Z, which it is Z. Oh, come on. Is that Z Wild Charge? No, but it's not Z Wild Charge. So this will do a lot. Not enough for Mach Punch though, which is pretty bad. Let's go out into this Mon though. Goes for this play. I'll go Lando now. I feel like he has this because I sacked off my Pinsir. Maybe not though, maybe Kyurem can come through. Kyurem Black does quite a bit of work, especially since he gave me damage on the Koko. Brings this Ferrothorn out. Okay, let's get up rocks. He's going to do the exact same thing, of course. Earthquake for a bit of damage. Oh, okay, he's stacking these now. Okay, let me Earthquake again. I'm going to hope this guy tries to get up all the hazards. Let's spam Earthquake. Brings this right back out. Go Jirachi right here. Right back to Ferrothorn. Okay, I'm Healing Wishing into Conkeldurr. Let's get in Conkeldurr right here. I may lose to Medi. Yeah, I think I just lose to Medi. Maybe with the combination of Intimidate, we can make something happen. Let's hit him with the Drain Punch. He'll probably sack his Koko right here. No, sacks the T-Tar, which... Okay, interesting decision. We get back like a lot of our health. So let's do this again. Let's sack off this. And now bring in Rotom. And click Volt Switch, I think? It's either that or Hydro Pump. How weakened is Ferrothorn? 58. Let's Volt out. It still knocked me out. I think it's so strong. Okay, let's go out into this now. Click. Do I just go for the Mach crit, or do I go for the smarter play, which is a Drain? He connects his Zen Headbutt. Yeah, that's going to be the game. I need to hope he misses a high jump kick, and then even then, like, he has Scarf Stone Edge. Just goes Ferrothorn, which is his all-around better play. No point in drawing this out. I messed up by sacking off my Pinsir to Stone Edge. I didn't really expect him to run it. Like, they run HPS or Defog now, which is why I stayed into return. But I guess that was my main win condition, so I should have switched it out right there into Lando for sure. But it is what it is. We're going to end off the live at 4-2. Still had a ton of fun with the team. And yeah, it'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, of course. And I'll see you next time. Later.